All righty. Hey guys. Welcome to our October Feet to Faith group Zoom meeting. As I was just saying, I'm so excited to get these going on Zoom again. I love seeing y'all's faces. So if you are not showing your face, I would love to see it because I am a very people person. If not, no pressure. But if your name is iPhone or iPad or Zoom user. If you guys could just say who you are in the comments, I'd like to know who is on live. If you're watching the replay, welcome. But we're going to go ahead and get into this. So it is an absolutely amazing month. We had a great month last month as well, but this hi Angela, this month is starting off absolutely fantastic. So I just want to start with prayer and then we will get started on what I have. Kayla's got a ghost behind her. All right. So, dear Lord, I'm coming to you this evening. I'm coming to you and I am preparing this table for you to speak through me. All of the words that come out of my mouth, may it be a huge blessing to whoever is watching this as we embark on our group meeting tonight, and let it all be in your will. Your name we pray. Amen. Okay. So, I am going to start with some huge shout outs. So we have a current top 10 PRV. Today was payday. It is only the 9th, but we have some really amazing sales going on this month so far. So number one, this is out of the group. This is 611 group members. So all titles, Alex Edwards, she has over 3,000 PRV. Destiny Solomon, over 2,000 PRV. Kiara Smith, over 2,000 PRV. Amber Seaman, almost 2,000 PRV. She was like 30 PRV away. Myself, I'm almost at 2,000 PRV. Blair Strawn, she has over 1,000 PRV. Lisa Luck, over 1,000 PRV. Kayla Coleman, over 1,000 PRV. Brittany Neely, over 1,000 PRV. And Cameron Kenny, over 1,000 PRV. So way to go, guys. So let's get into it. Couple of reminders before we kind of dive into what tonight is all about. We do have the Carolyn's Kaleidoscope Child Advocacy Center Buddy Drive still going on, which we're going to kind of talk more about as we talk more about this buddy sale that they just announced. But remember that continues through October 31st. That is a local buddy drive that we're doing. If you are not local and you're wanting to do it a part of something else, you're wanting to do your own, no worries at all. But this is one that we are doing group wide. It is in Whiteville, North Carolina. Danielle Nolan, who is a part of our group, she's the director of this program. So we are going to be doing that through October 31st. And then if you are local and you want to donate, or not donate, sorry, and you're wanting to help us deliver buddies, we're doing that on Friday, November 8th during their business hours. Do not forget that World Tour registration opens up October 10th. They just made that announcement. So that is tomorrow. Wow. I didn't even realize tomorrow is the 10th already. Okay, tomorrow. World Tour registration opens up. If you do not know what World Tour is, it is a smaller version of what Cincy Family Reunion is. They have different locations throughout the United States. So there is probably one that is very close to you. I personally will be at Charlotte, North Carolina, because that is only 3 hours from me, but we have a lot of y'all that are in Virginia. There's one in Norfolk this year. I know that's really exciting for some Virginia people. So if you go to your workstation news tab, it will say all the locations on there. But just a reminder that is opening up tomorrow. It is while capacity is met. So make sure you sign up soon. And if you have been a part of the Cheers to 20 Years incentive, this year, that is your registration is the October incentive part for the Cheers to 20 Years. So if you're registering tomorrow, that opens up, it'll be on Workstation on your events tab. Sorry, I was about to say incentive tab. Okay. And then do not forget that fall and winter incentive to Cincy Family Reunion or cruising to Greece. That is going through January 31st. On your workstation, there is an incentive tab. And you can check your progress on there, check all the questions, get all the info you need on there for point breakdowns as well. Okay, Barb, I have not seen if they are doing a virtual. I have not seen. And so I would say no. And I am not sure what time. I'm sure someone will be posting in Feet to Face, so just kind of keep an eye on that when that will be starting. But I can look into that. Uh, time for and okay. So just announced today, we have a huge $10 to $12 range buddy sale going on. This is going to be so huge if you are participating in a buddy drive. Like I said, we're doing the one, hey Torella, we're doing the one with the Carolyn's kaleidoscope. If you're doing a different one, that's great. I shared with you guys in Feed to Faith the customer email that I sent out. Just change up the verbiage. You can do a mass customer email. How you do that, that's workstation. You're going to go to your contacts tab. You're going to do show all and then select all, press the email icon. That was in a Google Drive, Google Doc. You can just edit it to fit your own, copy and paste it directly into the email, press send. I also shared in the comments of that post, I shared the text that I sent to my VIPs. I have posted in my VIP page, and I have already posted on social media my stories and a static post. I will be obviously updating that tomorrow, but my customers have been very gracious with how excited they are to help out with how cheap these buddies are. So please make sure that you're sharing that. Obviously, people are going to be taking advantage of it for themselves as well. We do have the 10 bar bundle that is $30. Those are all retired wax bars. Make sure you're sharing. That's probably going to go really quick. If I know from Cincy's sales like this in the past, those go first and they go quick. So I would personally, I'm not taking any like pre-orders for that. I am telling my customers I will give them a text reminder, and I have already sent them the link. It's going to be under the specials tab on your website. So that's just from years past. I have not been able to fulfill orders, and then it just like breaks my whole entire heart. So I'm going to let them do that, and they can go in and place their own order. Because we don't know how quick it's going to be, but it is while supplies last. It says tomorrow at 1 p.m. through Monday at 2:59 a.m. I would lean heavy on the while supplies last. Instead of really sharing like how long that lasts. Alex, that's amazing. $100 donation. That's incredible. So excited how many people's lives are going to be blessed through these buddies. So make sure you're checking your news tab for all the buddies that are included. I know Alex made a bunch of posts in Feet to Face. So look at some different graphics. Like I said, I already shared that customer email with y'all and text. You just got to change it up. So I have some tips for you guys to crush this. And so here we go. So tips to crush this little sale that Cincy's kind of thrown our way. So email your customers. Like I said, I already shared that with you guys in Feet to Faith. Number two, I would send out text. I would text your customers. I personally use Hit 'em Up. Put that in the comments. Hit 'em Up it is an app. If you have never used it before, it does a free trial. I believe it still does that. So don't quote me on that, but I pay for it monthly, and it just lets you group up your customers. So like I have a team one, I have a frontline one, I have clubber one, I have a VIP one. And you're allowed to do that when you pay for it. So send those texts out, post in your VIP page. Oh, wow. Alex, I didn't even know you could send pictures. Yeah, she posted all those in Feed to Faith. If you guys look at the chat, they're incredible. Thank you for sharing, Alex. Post on social media. So in your static post, so that's just a post that stays there, and also in your stories. Some people look at stories more, some people look at static posts more. Don't just rely on social media though. Make sure you guys are touching base with your customers personally. I would another one tip, I'm personally doing pre-order list only for buddies that are being donated. So people are donating money to me. I'm keeping track of what their name is. I'm not really allowing them. I mean, if they specify which buddies they want, but in my head, as long as I can get in there and snag a certain amount of, $10 buddies, I'm happy with that because that means it's going to go to a child that needs it from the zoo. Um, so that's completely up to you. I do have some people or I have one customer who wanted 4 buddy clips. So I reached out to Danielle and asked if they could take buddy clips, and she said they'll take those as well. So if a customer specifies it, fine. If not, just go in and make sure you're getting them for them. Um, doo doo doo. If a customer is wanting stuff for themselves, like I said, I am going to do pre-order or not pre-order. I'm going to do a text reminder list, and I'm just going to text remind them probably about 15 minutes beforehand. I have a reminder on my phone. I have a note section of my phone to tell me who to text, and I'm going to let them shop by themselves. Um, do not hold orders at these prices. This bundle and the buddies are going to go pretty quick. So don't hold on to orders and just be upfront with your customers about that. If you do not already have a open party link, I would open up a party link. I always have a catch all party link. That this one says October order here for goodies, or it depends on what the language is, but it's always a catch all month. You could open up one just for like the buddy sale tomorrow if you want to, but I would have them order, if people are ordering online, have them order through a party link so you are getting host credits for that. All right. So let's get started on a couple of things. I really wanted to talk about PRV and sponsoring. I wanted to talk about how important both of these hand in hand are in your Scentsy business. I know that this is a huge group meeting. We have titles from all over. So if you are on here live right now, if you could tell me what your title is in your current title in the group chat, and tell me what your PRV goal is for the month. So PRV is your personal retail volume. It is your bread and butter of having a successful business within Scentsy. If you talk to anybody who is successful within Scentsy, they are not successful because they have not had sales. They are not successful because they have not had parties. They are not continuing to be successful just because they're waking up and breathing. They're still working. They're still building their customer base because it's a ever flowing rotating wheel if you have it. You're always needing new customers because your customers are going to more than likely start becoming teamies. Several of you on here used to be customers of mine. So you always have to get new customers. So see, we have a wonderful amount of people on here and wonderful PRV goals. Okay, so let's talk about PRV. It is the bread and butter of a successful Scentsy business, like I just said. So let's talk about how to have consistent high PRV month after month. So you guys have heard me say it before. You'll always hear me say it. 2000 PRV is going to be that game changing amount of PRV for you. It is the I don't even know what you want to call it. It sets you up for success when you have a minimum of 2000 PRV a month. Does that sound scary to you guys? I remember when I was like being told when I was, a baby consultant, 2000 PRV. I'm like, how in the world am I going to get 2000 PRV? That sounds so like it sounds so far out of reach. But if you look at it and you break it up and you think about it, it's really not that much. And it really truly only is if you break it down 500 PRV each week of a month. Okay. So number one, how to have high consistent PRV, you have got to party. Okay. We, for whatever reason, have gotten out of this rhythm of partying. I am guilty as well. I built my business home parties. I love home parties. They will always be my very favorite thing. Now, am I always able to do home parties? No. COVID flipped the world upside down with me and how I party. But I still do love home parties. We have home parties. We have bags and baskets. We have online parties, whether you're doing that through Facebook Messenger, you're doing that on a Zoom, you're doing that in a Facebook party group. You can do a text party. There are so many different ways that you can party without leaving, your house or having to stand in front of people or whatever. You find your niche and party. And all you have to do is ask people, do you want free Scentsy? Oh, okay. You're giving me an order for, a warmer and 6 bars. Do you want to try to get those for free? Well, I don't want to have a party. Well, literally all you have to do is take these testers in this catalog, share them with your people, collect a couple orders, and then we'll see how it goes. That can be a party conversation without saying the word party, okay? So party, party, party. There are so many different ways you guys can look in Feed to Faith. Just search home party, search bag party. That group page has literally been there since 2016 when I became a consultant. There's so much information, so much knowledge. Go on YouTube, find some YouTube trainings. There's some amazing YouTube trainings. I personally have a home party one on there. I'm going to say that bag and basket party, the bomb.com with those is Katie Lassiter. Um, Online parties. I know Whitney Hebel does a lot of online parties. You can find a lot of different things. She has a mock party on Facebook groups, text parties. I know Chastity Robinson does a lot of those. Yeah, there's lots of information out there. So, number two, you need to create relationships with those customers. You need to text them. You need to be checking in on them. You need to let them know that you are there for more than just Scentsy. Keep them in the loop weekly. Add them to your VIP page on Facebook. If you do not have a VIP page, I highly recommend getting one. It's just a private group that is separate than your regular Facebook rhythm and roll. And it's where you're posting and keeping them up to date. Okay. So they know it's specifically there for them. You can at everyone once a day. Sometimes I'll do that. So, like when I was posting about these buddies being on sale, I at everyone. Okay. It makes it easier to know, okay, these are just my customers in here. I'm not one of those people that'll go through and nitpick who is allowed to be in there. The only reason or the only way they can get in there though, they have to have ordered from me. And that's just kind of a way that I keep track. Not all of my customers have opted in there, but if I get like a random online order, I will say, hey, thank you so much. Like when I'm texting them, do you have a Scentsy person, a regular Scentsy person? How did you find me? I'll first have that conversation via text. And then I'll say, I do have a VIP page on Facebook. If you would like to be a part of it, I would love that. Okay. And it's just kind of a funnel way that I can keep track of who they are, let them know that, like I love Scentsy, I'm in here for the long haul, I take care of my customers type thing. And it's a way to make them feel special. Number three, when you take care of them, your customers are going to refer you to their friends and family. Okay. It needs to be that, like, for example, earlier today, one of my customers saw somebody else where she lives post about the buddy sale. The person she saw posted it a little bit differently than I did because I'm gearing mine towards this buddy drive. Okay. So I posted the picture of Carolyn's kaleidoscope. And she said, is this just something that she's doing, or is this a Scentsy wide thing? Okay. I said Scentsy wide. And so she was like, okay, perfect. Can you send me your link that I need to shop from tomorrow? And I was like, yes, do you need a text reminder? Okay. You want, when people see Scentsy, when they see something's about to drop, when they see anything, you want them to think, okay, Amber is the only one that I buy Scentsy from. And why do I do that? Is it how she makes me feel? Is it how she takes care of me? Is it how she checks in on me? Um, you want to be Scentsy. Okay. I think of April. Scentsy, I think of Desi. Okay. You want to be the one that they think about. And it's a feeling. People can buy Scentsy from absolutely anybody. What is making you stand out? And it's not saying that you have to go out and, buy all these crazy things to throw into their local drop-offs. It's not saying that you have to send this crazy happy mail. Okay. If we're being completely honest, I used to do happy mail every single week and now I had to change to monthly. I have been slacking on it. I still haven't done all of September's yet because I'm busy. Okay. My customers know that now. I got a part-time job. And I'm not at home all the time anymore. What is it that's making people buy from you? Okay. I can guarantee you it's not that happy meal. How are you making them feel? Okay. Number 4, you are asking every customer if they want free and half off Scentsy. Okay. I know I saw a comment earlier. No one wants to have parties. You need to think about the verbiage that you're having. You need to say, okay, would you like to get that for free? Do you want to try to get some free Scentsy? Okay. All you have to do is bring these testers with you to work in this catalog. Literally, testers and a catalog can get you can have a successful party. Okay. You have a note section in your phone. You have a personal website. You have a workstation. You can have a successful party without anything on hand. Okay. Um, and then repeat it. Okay. Ask people if they want free Scentsy when they are a customer of yours. Make sure you're taking really, really good care of them. Ask them if they want free Scentsy. You have to gain new customers. That's going to be the best way for you to get new customers. Okay. We have to get back in that habit because it's it's very easy to, well, I'm going to say it's not easy. It's easier to have a party and get 5 to 6 orders in that party than it is to have, let me post on social media and let me hope that I can get 2 orders from that. Let me post and pray and walk away and hope that that's going to get me 2000 PRV. That's not going to get you 2000 PRV. Okay. We have to be doing the things that are going to build our business. They're going to build our customer base. And it takes some time. Get used to it, get comfortable talking about Scentsy. Okay. So I have 4 PRV challenges for the remaining weeks of October. Okay. So be sure to write these down. I'll put them in the comments as well. So tomorrow through the 13th, is that Monday? No, Monday's the 14th. So tomorrow through Sunday, I want you guys focusing on these $10 to $12 buddies. Okay. Scentsy has created that for us. I want you to focus on that. If you haven't been promoting this buddy drive, but you want to, start sharing it with people. Set a goal for yourself and start sharing it. Okay. If you have any information or any questions about that buddy drive, also go in Feet to Faith and just search. I did a live and so did Danielle about it, but the post where I start talking about it, it's not alive, but it has all the information like where to send them and all that is pinned to the featured tab at the top of Feet to Faith. Okay. So tomorrow through Sunday, I want you to focus on those $10 to $12 buddies and the 10 wax bar bundle. I don't know how long that's going to last though. So share the heck out of it right now while you can. Okay. October 14th through 20th. So Monday through Sunday. I want you guys to come up with some type of monthly themed mystery bag. Okay. So for me, I'm going to be doing a boo bucket. Okay. I've done these for a couple of years and I'm going to show you guys exactly how you do this. So I happen to have stuff on hand from last year's and then I literally just grabbed stuff that I had already gotten from Target because they had really cute candy there. So I had these buckets. I had gotten some extras last year from the Dollar Tree. I get all of my extras from the dollar store, okay, Dollar Tree. Now, if I find cute candy like this at Target, like I snagged these because they were super cheap in bulk. And I put these in like customer orders too. And then these were like really cute. I think these were from the Dollar Tree as well. Anyways, so the way that mystery buckets, bags, whatever you want to do it, you pick a theme. Okay. Mine's gonna be boo buckets because I love that. Whatever you want to do, it's October. Pick what you want. Okay. So this is my bucket. You can only charge for the stuff that is Scentsy in these buckets, and I do these monthly. I like to keep my price point between like 40 to 42, and then of course you do tax and shipping on top of that. Um, but everything ships to you, and then if you have to ship it out, you would charge like $8 shipping because you would have to ship it. But what I like to do, and I just kind of set this up for you guys to show you what a 40, I think this was $40 price point would be, and what I would probably put in this. This is not what I'm putting in it. I was just grabbing it. Okay. So again, you cannot charge for anything that is not Scentsy. So you cannot charge for the bucket. You cannot charge for the candy. There's a lot. I think I found this at Target. Or like those cute little puppet things for their pumpkins. So I like to put 2 bars of whatever scent I think matches the theme. So I grab these on hand, Spooky But Sweet and Brown Butter Pumpkin. Those would probably go great in a boo basket. Okay. I grabbed a fragrance flower, and when I'm doing these monthly theme things, I really like to expand their product use. So I'm not just putting wax and warmers and stuff. I'm putting last month I did Scentsy swipes in there and the Johnny Appleseed. I did that before I knew what was in the whiff box. Or no, sorry. Yeah, that is what I did. I can't even remember. Okay. So fragrance flower. Everybody loves a fragrance flower. They love it. If they've never used it, they're going to love it. Everybody loves them. Hand soap. This is coming in the 3-pack. So if you wanted to, you had 3 people order, it'd be $10 per person because it's $30 for the soap. You would just split that up. Some pods. And then they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I love these pods. I'm hooked on pods. I have so many customers who love pods now. And we have so many different products or so many different systems that take pods. So some pods, like I said, the 2 bars of wax. And then I have a scent circle. When I'm packaging up any orders, this is my name tag. I love putting a name on the scent circle. My sponsor did that for me when I was a customer of hers. It's just something that I've done since 2016. People love scent circles and they think it's so cool that they get a scent circle for free. Okay. So name tag, I do that with everything. And then I'd probably just throw in like a scent of the month brochure, any samples that I had on hand, and of course the candy and all that. So that is what I'm going to challenge you. Pick a theme if you don't want to do boo buckets. And I'm going to challenge you that for October 14th through 20th. Okay. October 21st through 27th, I want you guys to do the ugly box challenge. If you have not seen that yet, with other people posting it, I think Summer posted it, but it's somebody came up with a box challenge, the whiff box challenge, but it's ugly box challenge because it's not in the beautiful whiff box this month. It's with the bigger box because it's Santa Claus warmer. I know that he is while supplies last. So express that like when you start sharing that with customers, but I'm going to challenge you that week to do 10 of those whiff boxes sold. And then October 28th through October 31st, I'm going to challenge you to front load your calendar for November and get 2 parties booked. Okay. And actually, it's only the 9th right now. So if you don't have any parties booked for the month, you have plenty of time to get 2 to 3 parties for this month. Okay. To help you guys reach your goal. So October 10th through 13th, $10 to $12 buddies. October 14th through 20th, boo buckets or whatever you choose for your mystery bag. October 21st through 27th, 10 whiff boxes sold to the ugly box challenge. And October 28th through October 31st, book 2 parties for November. All right, I have 8 minutes left, so let's see how quickly I can talk. Okay, so let's talk about sponsoring now. I love that, Alex. That is so cute. Let's talk about sponsoring. So we have a huge join special right now. They did another $40 join special if you guys have not seen it. This image and more information is on your workstation news tab. But it is only $40 to join Scentsy right now. So we are going to do a Growtober challenge. I did not come up with this. I got this from Katie Lassiter. But we are going to, if you would like to build a team, we're going to focus on building your team this month with this $40 join special. So if I'm talking to you, if you would like to build your team this month, go ahead and drop a me or hell yeah or something in the comments so I know who is trying to do this. And if you are a Zoom user or iPhone, if you could say what your name is, please. Okay. So this is the perfect time to grow your team with this $40 join special. Also, we are in the perfect time right now. We're at the beginning ish still of this brand new incentive. So you can share that with people as well. But participating in this challenge is going to help you earn the first part of the incentive. Okay, the points, the way the points are set up, this will help you. So top 5 tips for growing your team in October. So number 1, you need to share the opportunity with your best customers, those people who are buying from you all the time, those people who you think, oh my gosh, they're going to love that. Those people who are always ordering from you when you reach out to see how they're doing, they just love Scentsy. You need to share the opportunity with them. I know it's scary to let go of some PRV, but trust me, in the long run, your business will be blessed by building your team rather than holding on to that PRV. Okay. Number 2, be consistent with sharing your journey with Scentsy. Do people know that you do Scentsy? Do people know what Scentsy's done for you? Today's payday. If you wanted to go on social media and you wanted to say how blessed you are because you guys were able to go to dinner this weekend, or you're able to go get your nails done, or you're able to fill your car up with gas, you're able to buy groceries and not, have to be strapped for cash because of Scentsy, share that. Just make sure you include the income disclosure statement. You can find that on your workstation. Anytime you're talking about income or traveling or anything benefits wise with Scentsy. But don't be afraid to share that. Don't be afraid to share how Scentsy's impacted your life. Number 3, be brave. Ask. If you do not ask, if you do not say, have you ever thought about getting paid off your own purchases with Scentsy? The answer is always going to be no. Don't put a no in somebody else's mouth without them even having the opportunity to say, well, yeah, I have thought about it. Or, I don't think I'd be good at that. I know you're great at it, but I can't talk to people like that. Like, have a conversation about it. Don't just automatically think no. Number 4, keep it simple. Don't word vomit. You can ask, have you ever thought about getting paid off of your own orders? Simple. And number 5, ask every host if they'd like to use their host credits to join for free. We always have that host kit where they don't have to use it on product. They can in turn use their product credit on a kit. That $59 host kit, you only need 1 cent in the product credit for them to be able to use that. Okay. Okay. So here is your challenge reward for Growtober. That's what we're calling it, Growtober. The person with the most recruits this month is going to win a prize from me. Okay. I'm not saying what the prize is going to be. I'm not disclosing that information, but the person that is hitting the ground running, that gets the most recruits this month, will get a prize from me. Okay. So I know that was a lot of information. I have 3 minutes left. Does anybody have any burning questions that you guys can drop into the chat really quick that I can answer? If not, don't feel pressured. I just want you guys to have the opportunity to ask if you need it. No? Nobody? Okay. Well, I love you guys very much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Thank you for being on. And if you guys are, I don't know if any of you, I don't think any of you guys are in Florida. If you've been impacted by the western part of North Carolina or you're, in Georgia, the Florida mess, my prayers are with you guys. If you have family down there, I do have family down there. So just keep them in your prayers. My father-in-law and stepmother-in-law, I guess that's what I always call her. They're in Ocala. So we're staying pretty tight with them right now, but they're in central part of Florida, so they're not getting like crazy weather, but she is saying that the weather's picking up right now. So I love you guys. I hope you have a great night, and we have so much time left of the month. And make sure you register for World Tour tomorrow when that drops. And I'll see if I can find out a time for y'all. Bye, guys.